Secure 65 health plans where seniors thrive. Secure 65 health plans where seniors thrive.
Today, tomorrow, and forever. Planning that protects your family. Our special Thanksgiving Talk Power Thursday here at Secure 65 Health Plans. Happy Thursday, happy Thanksgiving, and hello again to my beautiful Secure 65 Health Plans family, visitors, and newcomers. Thank you for coming. And welcome, everyone. This is your girl, your advocate, your truth teller, your favorite financial cousin, Moné Swann. And welcome to a special Thanksgiving morning edition of Talk Power Thursday, coming to you live to discuss pre-needs, cemetery, mortuary, and where generations rest and generations learn. Now listen, Thanksgiving is here, and while everyone is getting ready for the turkey, the yams, the mac and cheese, and that relative who swears they can cook, but really can't, I want to invite you into a deeper conversation. A conversation about your family, your extended family, your friends, your loved ones, your health, your legacy, and your limitless, and I mean limitless, possibilities. There comes a moment when the curtain falls, when the noise, the plans, the voices, the busyness, even the parts of life we thought would last forever, all fade at once. No invitation, no explanation, no warning. And in that moment, everything we meant to do one day becomes something our loved ones must do for us. So let's talk about pre-need. I recently became a pre-need counselor. Why? Because this holiday season isn't just about food, nor is this season of your life just about getting older. It's about gratitude. It's about connection. And it's about protecting the people you love the most. And that's why we are talking about it today, when everyone comes together for a specific time to give thanks. And yes, that includes giving thanks for your children, your grandchildren, your siblings, your church family, your best friends, your neighbors, your cousins, and that one person who calls you every holiday because you are the stable one. This message today is for everybody you love and everybody who loves you. Thanksgiving is the perfect time to talk about planning for today, tomorrow, and forever, because this is when families are together. This is when the stories come out. This is when memories are shared. And this is when love is real and present. This is also when you can introduce the kind of conversations that save your family from stress, confusion, and financial hardship later. These conversations are not sad and should not be. They're not morbid. They're not heavy. They're loving. They're healing, strengthening, and necessary. In some cases, people even laugh about how they want to handle the situation and why. This is the best time to discuss how to handle these last wishes. And what time is that? Right now, No guessing who will be involved. And let's face it, we don't know who will go first. But when you plan, you can grieve for your loss of the person and not just grieve about the cost it created as well. So today we're going to talk about long-term care, estate planning, funeral planning, cemetery and mortuary planning, and how all of it works together when you have the right pre-need counselor. Who is that, you ask? Well, someone who cares about you and your family today, tomorrow, and forever. So this Thanksgiving, we're not just passing plates. We're passing peace, preparation, and protection. Because love is not only what you feel, love is what you prepare. So let's get into it. Segment 1, planning is not for the old, it's for the wise. People always ask me, Moné, when should I start planning for my estate? When should I start thinking about long-term care? When should I start funeral planning? When should I start any of these things? And I respond with the same thing every time. The moment you realize you love somebody is the moment you start planning. Estate planning is not just for the elderly. It's not just for the wealthy. It is for anybody who has people, property, or purpose in their life. And let me say that again for the people who live in California. If you own something, love somebody, or want to be remembered for something, you need an estate plan. Everything you own, everything you built, everything that matters. So some examples are, you need it if you have a home, for your savings, for your clothes, for your car, for your grandma's ring, for your joy, for your wishes, and for your peace. That's your estate. And if you don't plan it, guess who does? Yes, the state. And the state does not love your family the way you do. So let's get out ahead of it together. Collaborative Expansion Foundation has been helping families with life, health, annuities, long-term care, Medicare, supplemental, and property and casualty for many years. Our relationship with Vivek's Wealth Professionals brings trust, honesty, wisdom, and knowledge to individuals, families, and businesses for many years. Secure 65 Health Plans is the golden string that ties everything together with direction, a plan, and lots of care and love. So if you are feeling a little lost, not getting the support you need, well, call us today at 833-300-4968. Segment 2. Can funeral planning be part of an estate plan? Okay, you guys, now let me break something down that most attorneys won't say up front. A funeral plan is not, and I say it again, is not optional. It is essential. Funeral planning is one of the most important parts of an estate plan. Why? Well, because it locks in your wishes. It prevents arguments. It removes guesswork. It protects your money. It protects your family. It lets people grieve without a bill in their hand. A fully funded funeral plan says, I handle this part. You take care of each other. It's never morbid. It's not scary. And it is not asking for death. It is inviting peace. And that's what we're here for today. Segment 3, estate planning versus funeral planning. What's the difference? Let me make this simple. Estate planning equals what happens to your stuff, okay? Like what happens to your house, your car, your bank accounts, your investments, your jewelry, legacy items, your beneficiaries, healthcare decisions. Estate planning says who gets what, who handles what, and how it all flows when you pass or become incapacitated. Funeral and cemetery planning. What happens to you? That's what's important. So, how do we take care of your service, your casket or your urn? What about your chapel, your crypt, niche, or lawn grave? Who's doing that music? What about the clothing? How do you want to be remembered? Your flowers, the cemetery property, and your final wishes. Your estate plan takes care of your assets. Your funeral and cemetery plan takes care of your body and your goodbye. Together, that's called love on paper. Let me say this, one without the other is simply incomplete. Segment 4, the documents that protect you. A strong estate plan usually includes a will, a trust, a power of attorney, a healthcare directive, beneficiary designations, legacy letter, and a fully funded funeral plan. Why? Because the funeral is always the first bill that comes due, and the last bill anybody is emotionally ready for. A beneficiary liquidity plan, a funded funeral plan, equals your family will not break down trying to put things together. They'll just follow the blueprint with ease. Segment 5, long-term care. The most ignored, most expensive part of life. Oh, let's talk about the part nobody wants to touch, long-term care. If you live long enough, and I want you to, and God willing, you will, your body may need help, a little help, before your funeral. And guess what? Help is expensive. Home care, assisted living, nursing homes, well, they can run $4,000 to $10,000 or $15,000 per month. Per month. With no plan, your kids pay, your spouse pays, your savings disappear into the mist. But with the right long-term care solution, your dignity stays intact. Your family stays sane. Your assets stay protected. Your retirement stays your retirement. Most people spend more years needing care than they do raising children, and still plan for neither. But you, you're listening, you're learning, and you're planning right here with us at Secure 65 Health Plans. Congratulations. Segment 6, funeral plus cemetery plus estate plus long-term care. Why they must work together and talk to each other. Okay, now listen carefully, because this is where my work as a pre-need counselor becomes powerful. When you coordinate your long-term care with funeral planning, cemetery planning, estate planning, you create a circle of protection around your family. There are no gaps, no confusion, no GoFundMe scripture and sadness. You have a fortified system. Without planning, well, chaos, money loss, stress, fighting, delays, and disharmony takes over emotionally when you should be close as a family. With planning, you get order, peace, dignity, direction, harmony. Most families fall apart when someone dies, not because of grief alone, because of planning gaps. When you work with someone like me, someone who cares, someone who sees the whole picture, not just one part, I see the mortuary plus cemetery, combined expert explanations. Well, we use this to sound like a seasoned professional. And that's what you need at a time like this. Here is what most families don't know. A funeral has two completely separate sets of costs. Let's start with the mortuary. Number one, that's the funeral home, paid at the time of death, required upfront, and there's no negotiation. Also, preparation, embalming, dressing and cosmetics, funeral director, viewing, chapel, hearse, transportation, casket or urn, or both, memorial program, staff and facility use. These are covered under your mortuary costs, especially if it's a family. Now, part two, cemetery costs. Well, what is that? That's the burial property. Also, what? Required in full at the time of death. So that consists of your plot or lawn grave, opening and closing, vault or grave liner, mausoleum crypt, niche for cremation, interment fees, maintenance fees, marker or headstone. These are never, and I say never, included in mortuary insurance. So here's the difference in working with me. I offer solutions that will give you time to think and plan. Pre-need protects the funeral home cost and the cemetery cost, and they're both required and can both be expensive, but both must be paid in full. So when families don't plan, what they receive is stress. They fight. They overspend or feel the guilt of not spending enough. They borrow. They max out credit cards. They GoFundMe. They beg, they borrow, and sometimes even steal to take care of their loved one's final resting place. Don't let that happen to you. Some make rush decisions and almost always, and I mean always, leave the cemetery and mortuary wishing they had chosen differently. My job is to prevent that from happening to you and your family. I will help you plan for the funeral, plan the cemetery, lock in today's prices comfortably, not emotionally, break the burden before it breaks your family and possibly your family bank. Your plan is complete. Your plan is protected. Your life is protected. Your family is covered for today, tomorrow, and forever. Segment 7, what a pre-need counselor really does. So let me tell you the truth about what I do. I don't just help you buy a plot, a funeral plan, or a long-term care solution. I help you see your future clearly, make decisions with power, protect your children from chaos, protect your spouse from burden, protect your assets and your dignity, protect your legacy. When you sit down with me, it's not transactional. It's a relationship for life. It's a transfer of wisdom. It's a moment of clarity. It's a gift you give your family. I care about you today. I care about your peace tomorrow. And I care about your legacy forever. That's why I do this work. That's why I show up. That's why I speak the truth. The most important step you can take today. So here's the real question. If not now, then when? And if not you, then who? You get one life at this moment, a family or extended families to love and support, and only one legacy that tells your side of your experiences that will last forever. Decide today that your love will outlive you. Call me, sit with me. Let's prepare the plan that protects the people you love the most. This is your moment. This is your responsibility. This is your peace and time to share your love with those who matter most to you. I am here for you, your pre-need counselor, your advocate, your guide. Today, tomorrow, and forever. So if you like this information, give us a like, share this video, subscribe to the channel, and make an appointment to speak with me, and let's come up with a plan. I also want to share with you about our legacy leverage system. It's a system where you can refer people to us for planning. If you are a licensed life insurance agent, you may receive commissions. If you are a P&C agent or you own a business and you have clients just sitting around on your CRM and would like to turn those referrals into revenue, call us today at 833-300-4968. Let us make money for you while you help your clients, your friends, and your family come up with a plan for a better, more secure future. No extra work, no appointments, no licensing, no training, none of that. Just referrals from the heart for those needing a plan for the future. I hope today I shed some light on some things, that you may not have thought about regarding cemetery, mortuaries, and long-term care. I'm here to give you the direction you need before you need it. I want to thank you for sharing this time with me. I'm Moné Swann. I love you guys, and I'll see you next time right here on Secure 65 Health Plans. Stay strong, stay engaged, and as always, stay golden. Love you guys. Bye.
Secure 65 class planes, we're saying flight. Secure 65 health plans, where seniors thrive. Secure 65 health plans, where seniors thrive. Secure 65 health plans, where senior thrive. Secure 65 health plans, where seniors thrive. Secure 65 health plans where seniors thrive.
BibX Wealth Insurance Solutions.